being a student nurse, living in the UK in 2025, even affordable? I, for one, from 2018 to 2021, I did a 3-year full-time adult nursing course. And a lot of people don't know what a lot of the time people are just put off by it because they think, can I even afford this? Especially in 2025, thinking about the cost of living, mortgages, interest rates have gone up, food's gone up, gas, electric, water bills, that kind of thing. Those are the things that are on your mind before you even begin to consider becoming a full-time student nurse. So I'm going to be going through those in this video. I'm going to be talking about the tuition fees, the maintenance loan, potential earnings, living expenses, that kind of thing, and then making my own kind of breakdown on it to gather whether or not if it's affordable or not. So let's break down the cost. Most people, if you can afford it, or some people may be able to pay for all of this up front, but there's not going to be many people, because think about it, in total it's going to be about £50,000 that you're borrowing, maybe a bit more on your student loan. So each year, it's approximately, as of 2025, January, let's say, it's 9,535 per year for your tuition fees alone. But when you get a student loan, you're not going to see any of that. The university gets all of that. So that's, at least your university's covered with that. So the next thinking is, how can I survive? I need to pay my rent, my mortgage, my food, bills, etc. So that's when the maintenance loan comes in. If you're living with parents, it's currently, I think it's 8610, £8,610. If you're living in London, but not living with parents, so you've got your own place, it's 13,348. But remember, that's London. So the cost is going to be more compared to the rest of the UK. If you're living outside of London, it's £10,227 a year. So you've got your 10,000, let's just go with that for now then. So you've got your £10,227, yeah? Just to start off with, that's your maintenance loan, that's what you've got. Not enough to live off, obviously. So let's go further into things. Now, the next thing is the bursary. The bursary, what I got personally was £5,000 per year. That's it, because I have no kids or anything like that. So I got £5,000, that was that. If you've got children, it's an extra £2,000 that you could receive. There is special subject payments. So if you, I'm sorry, I don't know the information for that. I'll have to find that out. Anyone can comment below. Special subject payment is an extra £1,000, but I think that's quite rare, if I'm honest, because I never heard of anyone getting that. There's potential travel and accommodation expenses, but I think that's if you're going further. If you're going further afar. And then there's also, lastly, this is with regards to the bursary, there's an exceptional hardship fund of potentially £3,000. But I don't think you even want that, because something bad must have happened to you to get that £3,000 to be eligible. Something like maybe a disaster somewhere, or a death in the family, or something horrible like that, which you don't want. So let's break this down now. All I'm going to explain is my own situation when I was a student nurse. I had a partner, so I was lucky. I was living with my partner. She was working, and obviously I was bringing in some income as well, so it did help. So breaking that bursary down, let's think. It's £416.66 per month for your bursary. My maintenance loan, because I was living outside of London, per month was £852 and 25p. 25p is not going to do much, obviously. So the total is 1268 and 91 pence. Again, is that going to be enough? Probably not. Probably not. And also, just think about this as well. The average living cost for a single person is between £1,500 and £2,300. If you've got a family of four, for example, it's going to be, I think it's £3,500 and £4,500 per month to feed that family, to keep that family comfortable, let's say. Just go with the fact that you've got, let's just say you've got your bursary of 5,000 and you've got your maintenance loan, and you're living outside of London, so you've got your 1,268 per month. You're not going to live very well on that. It's going to be a real struggle. I personally don't think it's enough to live on comfortably. So my advice is, unless you've got loads of money saved up or you've got rich parents, which I didn't have and a lot of people don't have, I took up a job as a healthcare assistant band 3 on bank in the hospitals, and that would pay me £13.13 per hour. This is in Lancashire. £13.13 per hour during the week, £17.73 per hour on the Saturdays or on nights, and on Sunday I get £22.19 per hour. I used to try and do as many Sundays as I could because I just do 12 hours and I come out with over £220. Because think about the tax. Always remember this: you've got the tax-free allowance as a student. You're not working, and the tax-free allowance is currently £12,570 per year. So anything you earn under that is you don't pay tax on. So you're getting a good wage potentially. So you could easily, in my opinion, get from 1,268, up to £2,000 per month. Obviously, if you're on placement, it's harder to do the hours because you've got to do all those. Think about all the hours you've got to do on placement, but that only lasts about 2 months, 8 weeks on average, and then obviously you've got university time. When you're at university, you've got more time to do the extra hours if you want to. So that's the key thing. And I used to treat I used to pick different wards, like A&E, MAU, different wards, different experiences. I used to treat them like placements almost. You get to work in different places if you're brave enough, and you earn some extra income. To conclude, it is difficult being a student nurse. It can be difficult financially, let's say, but it is achievable. There is support out there, but you do need to put a bit of extra work in there. And I really hope this anyone who's thinking about becoming a nurse has found this this video helpful. Please like or leave any comments and subscribe if you can to support the channel, because I am going to be bringing out more content about what it's like to be a theatre nurse and other things as well. So thank you. Goodbye.